Hello. Are we live?
Hi. I
Yes.
think so.
Yes, we are. We
Yep.
had some technical difficulty. We actually are having some technical difficulties, so we had to come on differently. So,
Yes.
how's everybody doing? Good morning.
Good
Good afternoon.
afternoon.
Good evening. Well, it's good afternoon for us, but somewhere it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, right?
Yes.
So wherever you're at, we just wanted to welcome you
Yes.
to the Savant Family
Shows.
Show. And have you heard this before? Proximity is power.
Yes.
Love your family, pick your peers, and your network. So, the big question is this: how do married couples like us, who have busy schedules, run high performing businesses, face challenges daily, raise multiple children,
And yet, still remain in love, passionate, and happy like when we first dated.
that is the question. And this show will give you the answers.
Welcome to the Savant Family Show.
Master your relationship, your life, and your business now. I did not get a chance to finish, but yes, also your network equals your net worth, and you are, you become the five people you hang out with the most. So choose carefully. You ever heard that before? Right? So let's figure out how this impacts our lives in terms of proximity. Okay? So, and again, if this is your first time watching us, we just wanted to welcome you. My name is C. Savanh. My amazing wife, my business partner, Phyllis Savanh.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, yes, yes. So we are super excited to be here with you. And let's start here, just like every single day. Let us know what you are grateful for. And most importantly, if you have something to celebrate your wins.
Yes.
Yes, let us know because we want to create that environment where, we need to stop and smell the roses and to really be present in the moment to really celebrate. So you have, even this morning, as early as today, you probably really crushed it somewhere and you need to celebrate that. And if you don't, this is a good time to start now. So let us know in the comments below.
Yes, so for us, celebrate our wins, right? I'm focusing on the positive. Even though we have a lot of the tech challenge, we still managed to get here to talk to you online. You're not going to have the PowerPoint presentation and the note today. However, again, we are still here with you.
It's the messaging that's important, right?
Absolutely, exactly.
It's the messaging.
And it doesn't really matter whether I pressed the button earlier on or later on, Daddy, baby.
We're here.
And again, they didn't really know whether I'm supposed to press it earlier or later.
We love you. We love each other. So, so we are continuing our Tony Robbins second takeaway. Today's the second takeaway from Leadership Academy. And if you have not watched our previous episodes
Yes.
Of this, we ran one last week, so please watch it. So we went to this amazing live virtual event that Tony runs called Leadership Academy. And today's topic is proximity is power.
Yes.
Okay, it's so very important. We always hear that, right? We always hear that. So today we're gonna give you the how, because we always hear proximity is power. We always hear your network equals your net worth. We always hear you become the five people you hang around with. So choose wisely. And we're like, tell me how. What are we talking about here? Right? It becomes almost like a quote, like a cliche, right? Like it's something we say every single day, and proximity is so powerful, right? It's so powerful because it does. It really shapes you. If how I look at proximity is this: proximity helps me, and helps everyone level up. So if you are an individual who wants to level up, then proximity is definitely needed. And we forgot our microphones even.
No, I forgot. I remember.
You forgot. You remember I didn't. That's okay.
Exactly.
Flexibility.
We're not perfect either. So thank you for the flexibility.
Yes. So so proximity is that where it allows you to level up, right? And because there is life really is there is no plateau. You're either growing or you're dying.
Yep.
And there's no plateau. So I always strive to level up. Why? It's so important because when you level up, it affects all areas of your life, your business, your relationship, your life, your how you show up every single day in all those areas, right? How you show up to your friends, to everything, to life. I want to bring the best version of me all the time. Not saying that I'm not loving what I am in the moment. If I bring the best version of me, that is me loving myself in the moment, in the present, because I just want to give life, my relationship, my baby here, my kids, myself, my all, every single day, my community, the people I teach. I mean, I just got off a call training for 2 hours and live training, and my wife said, "How was it?" On fire. That's how I look at things. I want to be on fire, and I know on the other end, our students are like, oh my God, this is amazing. Why? Because that's just how you should show up every single day. So proximity is power.
Yes, and I have a group of friends that attended Date with Destiny, and we just started to create another more intimate group that we are gonna
Mm.
communicate with each other every single day, and we haven't communicated with each other for maybe about 5 6 months, and then we come back and we kind of find out how is everyone doing after coronavirus, and one of the pretty common thing is wow, Date with Destiny, you're actually at the very high peak of your emotional home. Everything was so inspiring, and then a lot of time you come home and you will feel like a crash, right? Because you're at the peak. It's just kind of like you're running 100 miles per hour, and all of a sudden you rest and you're like, oh, I'm exhausted, right? And then how do you pick it back up, right? How do you pick it back up? We're fortunate for us is we enroll ourselves after Date with Destiny. We enroll ourselves into the Tony Robbins Pledge group, and after that we just constantly be communicating with people who are very active in the group, and I really know that that have helped us a ton during the COVID situation, because everybody was so positive, everybody was resourceful, everybody was thinking outside the box. So our emotion, beside going up and maintaining, we didn't really have a down moment, like my Day with Destiny group. And what I did is we tell them, hey, let's collaborate again, let's bring everybody back up again,
Yeah.
and then let's just use each other's emotion and build this co-elevate group. So we just created
That's
that, and we're very
exciting.
excited. Yep.
Very exciting with that co-elevate, and it's a new term that a lot of people, industry wise, is doing it. Phenomenal. I love it. Co-elevate, right? You have this. Imagine you're this guy on stage, and you want to teach people, only, or you're gonna teach people how to come up on stage. That's really
Mm-hmm.
what co-elevate is, right? To basically get more people to come up the mountain, the stage, wherever it is that you are, to elevate together, which is
Yep.
amazing. So, how do you do it? So, when you talk about proximity is power, how do you do it? First one is really have a peer group that have a peer proximity group, right?
Yes.
Just like what we just talked about, we set up a co-elevate group, and the girls in the group have this Athena sisterhood, right, which is a more intimate women's group. Phenomenal. So the boys kind of felt left out. The boys are like, kind of feel left out after that whole Athena sisterhood thing. I'm like, yeah, I kind of do too. So we said we're gonna create a Hercules group. I don't know if it's gonna be named Hercules,
It makes sense.
but anyways, yes, we are gonna create a men's group in there. Why it's so important? Because yeah, we understand that a peer group is amazing, right? And these are very like-minded people moving the same direction, where we are not just settling for life or managing our circumstances. We are the creators of our life, and we do not let our conditions determine who we are in life and what we do and who we help. And we are ready to level up every single day. We're going to hold each other accountable and model after each other. Those who are extremely successful in life, business, and relationship, we're going to model after each other so that we all can grow. So that's what that's
Yes.
all about.
And at the same time, when you have a low period, or, everybody have their own limiting belief, right? Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not loved. Maybe my program is not good enough. And then what we do is you will use that group, and in that group you will be able to get the positive feedback. Like, yes, of course you can do it. Of course you are doing really well. And obviously, if you really are not doing well, they also will tell you, hey, the truth is I really don't see this in a positive, manner, and this is maybe the way you're supposed to do it. So again, it's just a lot of positive feedback and pushing you to the next, to the next breakthrough points that you
Yeah.
have in your career.
It's another level. Yeah.
Yes,
Really.
yes, and trust me, every time I open up those group, it just gives me so much energy. Like, yes, I can do this because I have a group of people that's supporting me. So, what about you? Type in below. Do you have a group that is like that right now? If you don't, are you considering joining a group or creating a group that is like-minded?
Yeah, I really believe the fact that, if I am the smartest person in the room, I really literally try to find a different room. And we did that. And what is your room like? And this is the honesty aspect has to come in with you, right? Your commitment level, if you want to level up, you have to be committed to be honest to say, my current peer group is not going to take me to the next level. And it's okay. You keep that peer group in a different setting for a different thing that you need. You want to level up, you got to find people who is going to push you, who's going to stretch you, who's going to be great
Mm-hmm.
examples for you, that's just one, maybe even two steps ahead of you.
Yes.
Okay. So, and then the next thing, the how to is have a role model proximity group. This is
Mm.
where this is a group where they are significantly ahead of you, right?
Yes.
Significantly ahead of you, right? So, I have people like Tony Robbins, like Dean Graziosi and Russell Brunson, and so many people. Why? Because they are ahead of me. I want to know what these men have done in their life to get to where they're at, and they continually to grow. And I want what they have. Not saying that I don't love my life. I want what they have, meaning I love what they do. They contribute, right? They continue to grow and they contribute, they impact the world. That's what I mean by I want what they have. I don't want the cars or houses that they have. That's not what I want. The material aspect is not the last thing I want. I want what they do, how they're able to shape lives and impact lives, help transform people, and really help people move forward in business life and relationship. All three of them do this, and that they're really my proximity role model group. And there's more, but I just want to at least name those three because they have impacted my life as a father, as a husband, as a person, as a business person, as well. So I just wanted to give credit where credit is due.
Yes, and what do you do after you created that group? And I really enjoyed this. It's they always say, what would this person do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you run into a challenge, what would Tony Robbins do? What would Tony Robbins say to you right now? If this is what he experienced, again, is he gonna sit here and complain about it for the rest of the day, or would he just get up and do what he need to do, right? Right now we're creating online business, online traffic,
Yeah, Peng Joon's one of my role models in that space. That he's in
Yep.
that particular space, right? I love him. He's so intelligent, young man, really moving and shaking through life, and I need to learn from him. And I do ask myself that in this particular thing, what would Peng Joon do in this particular moment?
Yes.
And it has improved my life tremendously.
Yes. And so again, do you have a peer group, right? Do you have a peer group that really, give you a lot of energy, and then you can go back and say, hey, peer group, what would you do in this situation, right? What would you do in my situation? How can I think outside the box? Should I push it? Should I not? And then even better yet, if you cannot really figure it out, then go on YouTube or go on Spotify, go on, Apple Podcasts, listen to them, listen to what they would say to you. How do you do it, right?
Yes, most definitely.
So one more thing, right now I'm really into learning a lot. How can we learn it even faster and better and whatever, right? Right now I'm looking into Jim Quick. Jim Quick is one of the, a brain master.
I want to learn.
How do you read books in a faster speed, right? How do you learn in a faster way? How can you remember more than what you have?
You
so
read
now
a book
I'm
in a
going,
day, right? Like a lesson a day.
So now I'm learning what he's doing so that I can duplicate it for myself. But again, he's way ahead of me. However, that's what I'm learning role model after. Because again, I can relate to him. He told us that the story is he's not the smartest person in the class, and then he figure out how to learn better and how to remember better. And I want to be that because I can relate to him.
Yes, most definitely. So, and then the second tip that we gave you is know your role model, right? Proximity group, your role model group, very, very important, like Jim Quick and Tony Robbins, things like that, and know your peer group. So today was all about proximity. And look, if you believe you like this video, this has resonated with you, hit the like button. As a matter of fact, hit it right now. And then if you have anything to comment to add value to proximity that you do, that will help us as well as help other people listening and watching and our audience here, our community, please do as well. And below there are some previous videos on this particular topic, as well as other videos that we have created here to add value to you. So please watch them and stay connected with us. We are always looking to add massive value. And then if you want to get to know us and learn more from us, there's some links below as well. So the question of the day is proximity. What are you doing to get a better peer group? And what are you doing to really create a role model proximity group that you can actually learn from and that you want to strive to become? Okay, so we love you. We thank you very much. Thank you. Have a great day. See you on the next series.
See you on the next video.
If you like this show, subscribe now.
Remember, mastery starts here.
See you on the next show.